Hello students, hope you all enjoyed your holidays and you all are very happy, fit and fine. I welcome you all in our EVA group. Okay, today we are taking up our new chapter, Caring for our Air. Children, we all know about the status of air. It is highly polluted. Air pollution is a global issue. All over the world, government, non-government organizations, scientists, and other concerned authorities are taking various steps to control. So, what is air pollution? Or when do we say that air is polluted? Air is polluted when lots of pollutants are present in the air, and these pollutants changes physical, chemical and biological constituents of the air, and this is very harmful for the environment, which includes both biotic and non-biotic or abiotic components. So, it is a great threat to the environment because it causes acid rain, global warming, ozone depletion, climate change, increases greenhouse effect, and many diseases to animals and plants. Now, let's see what are the sources of pollutant. It may be automobiles, industries, burning of garbage, brick kilns, thermal power plants, construction activities, forest fires, etc. Children, these sources of air pollution, and there are many other sources also which releases poisonous gases or toxic gases. These are waste gases. These waste gases are also called as emissions. So the release of poisonous gases like carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide and combustion products from industries and automobiles disturb the balance among the air components, that is, pollute the air so as to affect both the living as well as non-living components of the biosphere. Besides these are the natural sources of pollution such as volcanic eruptions, dust storms, forest fires, etc., which make the environment. Now, let's see what are the strategies to reduce air pollution. Children, all the concerned authorities should come together and think about the strategies to reduce air pollution. It could be framing economic policies like penalties, subsidies, bubble theory to maintain sustainability. Then technical methods to control air pollution like control devices, hybrid vehicles, alternate fuels, alternate energy vehicles. Then number 3, traffic management. Number 4, legislation as a means to control. Now let's understand one by one. First is framing economic policies. It is made to limit air pollution emission, to improve air quality, to protect health. Reducing emissions is a wise and long-term investment that contributes to several benefits. Air pollution takes its toll on the economy in several ways. It costs human lives, it reduces people's ability to work, it affects vital products like food, it damages cultural and historical monuments, it reduces the ability of ecosystems to perform functions societies need, and it costs money in remediation or restoration. New technologies that contribute to reduce air pollution have proved to be very effective tool in stimulating Now, let's understand technical methods to control air pollution. Children, among technical methods, control devices play a great role to control suspended particulate matter. There are many devices to control suspended particulate matter like baghouse or bag filters, cyclone separators, electrostatic precipitators, wet scrubber, fluidized bed combustion, etc. Today we will be going through baghouse or bag filters and cyclone separators. In bag filter system, a stream of the polluted gas is made to pass through fabrics that filters out the particulate pollutant and allows the clear gas to pass through. The particulate matter is left in the form of a thin dust mat on inside the bag. So, this device is designed to handle heavy dust loads. A dust collector consists of a blower, dust filter, a filter cleaning system, and a dust receptacle or dust cyclone separators. These are devices to control air pollution containing metallic cylinders through which polluted air is passed at high speed. The particulate strikes the walls of the cylinder and fall at the bottom. The cyclone works on the principle of rotation effect and gravity. Instead of gravitational force, centrifugal force is utilized by cyclone separators to separate the particulate matter from the polluted gas. Centrifugal force, several times greater than gravitational force, can be generated by a spinning gas stream, and this quality makes cyclone separators more effective in removing much smaller particulate matter than can possibly be removed by gravitational settling chambers. A simple cyclone separator consists of a cylinder with a conical base, a tangential inlet discharging near the top, and an outlet for discharging the particulate is present at the base of the cone. So children, today we have studied about air pollution, sources of air pollution, strategies to reduce air pollution, in which we have covered economic policies, and in the next class we will be continuing with technical methods to reduce air pollution. Thank you children. Stay home, stay safe and keep smiling.